On to the next topic.
Round 2.
Gervonta. His next fight, just like I predicted it, Professor Nam. Remember when we was debating on if Cruz gonna fight Gervonta or Gary Russell? I told you he only gonna fight Gervonta because he is the cash cow. He bring a lot of money to the table, and as the fight is gonna be on pay-per-view, surprisingly. Now the fight
is gonna headline.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, okay. Gervonta is gonna definitely headline. Now he is a star. And when he do work out, man, multiple people be showing up. But the one thing for sure, Gervonta, when he fight when Tank Davis fights Cruz, the one issue they're gonna have promoting the fight is the fact that, man, he's just gonna wash him. Like, I don't see how Cruz could win. Like, for a fight to be pay-per-view, the opponent has to have some type of chance. It need to be a little bit 50-50. Man, Cruz don't have no chance in the world. Because, man, I'm telling you, Gervonta will wash him. He will knock him out. He gonna knock him spark out because first of all, he's way faster than him. Man, he hit way harder than him. He has way better boxing IQ. He's way more gifted. I mean, you name it, Gervonta could do it better. And he don't even have the defense or the skill of Gervonta. So what is he going to do besides get punched in the face and block with his face and get knocked out?
Well, I mean, he has some... I won't totally disagree with everything that you say, but this is a split decision. So I will offer a counterpoint. I will say that he's a long fighter. He's taller than him, has a longer reach or bigger reach, however you want to classify that. And to me, I think if you put him up there, he's been through he has the better resume at this point. I would, if you think so, I think if you compared the world champions that each of them has fought previously, I'm pretty sure that Leo Santa Cruz would come out on top. So those are some intangibles that will play to Leo Santa Cruz's benefit.
Experience?
So I don't see experience, better competition. He's longer, has a longer reach in the.
I think the better resume part is a little tricky because I think Pedraza is better named than all the opponents he fought that Cruz fought probably. Pedraza possibly a better opponent than all of his opponents that Cruz fought. But one thing for sure, Gervonta has way more experience than people think because Gervonta sparred a lot of people from Gamba.
Sparring, man.
Man, sparring is fighting at the end of the day. Man, doghouse rules.
Sparring is not.
So doghouse rules
man.
is not fighting.
I'm not going to speak on that because I have my issues about those things that happen in there. Sparring is not fighting. If you ask anybody who spars Floyd Mayweather doesn't spar like he fight.
Exactly, that's true.
So that's.
But iron sharpen iron, and Gervonta been in better sparrings than a damn Cruz. Man, he gonna fight Cruz like he's sparring and knock him out. You know how he be playing around and sparring, just like showing his skill, and then be like, pop, and knock you out. That's what he gonna do to Cruz. I'm trying to tell y'all, he gonna violate him. Now, some people in the chat saying, "Nah, you crazy."
For one thing,
he will violate Cruz.
He better come in shape. So we know that he better stay away from Broner. He better stay away from Broner.
He could hang out with Broner. He could get to 200 pounds and he will sleep Cruz.
Oh, that's disrespectful.
Man, I'm just saying, like, you know better than I do that this ain't a split decision. This is a knockout when it comes to Cruz versus Tank Davis. That's why I'm having a little issue with it being on pay-per-view because they're gonna have a little problem selling it to the public. Like, people don't really
a headline. I just don't know if it's built.
It's gonna be a headline, but I'm just saying.
I know it is. I think they're gonna have. I don't know. I would have liked to see Cruz against Tank Davis on a co-main event for Canelo fight or something else, for the public, because that way you're gonna have more eyes on them at that time, and I don't necessarily think that it's captured the public's attention to that point where you're gonna put a whole show behind Leo Santa Cruz and Gervonta Davis. If it was on Showtime, I would say that's a good fight. That's a really good fight. As a headline for pay-per-view, I think they're gonna struggle with that.
Well, I'll say this. First of all, for the people in the chat, call in. I just dropped the number. for y'all Cruz fans that saying, oh, he ain't Gamboa, this and that, call in. Please tell me how y'all think he gonna win the fight, because I just don't see it. That being said,
I just gave you some pointers.
I mean, yeah, but point is he gonna do it.
We want to see y'all. We want to see your argument out there. And we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna wait before we actually. You kind of gave away your pick.
There is no pick.
You're not even giving Cruz any kind of.
He the biggest underdog in history. I say that. Listen, I'm trying to tell you this. You know, like people say with the Gamboa fight that Gervonta couldn't stop a guy with 1 foot. You know, he had an injury, this and that. But, man, he dropped him in the second round and caused that, injury to take place. He hit him so hard, he hit him in the foot.
He ruptured his Achilles.
Like, you got to have some power to hit somebody in the face and hurt him in the foot. Obviously, he could have possibly tripped or whatever the case might be. But all I'm saying is, man, we all know better than I do Gervonta power is real. Like, let's not kid ourselves. Against Gamboa, he came a little out of shape, this and that. But Gamboa is a veteran. Gamboa sleeps Cruz.
Man, listen, you can't say he came in a little bit out of shape and then Gamboa is a veteran.
I'm saying Gamboa sleeps Cruz.
Gamboa sleeps Cruz. I don't know about that. That version that I saw Gamboa, I don't see that. I don't see that happening.
Yeah, hold on. I got to connect it first. Yeah. But we
got our first call. Look, I hope it's T-Tone, because where he at? T-Tone Toledo. You said you was gonna call this week.
T-Tone, hold on, whatever. I gotta connect my headphones first and connect to the studio. You could mention some of the comments till I get it together.
Well, it's nothing too much. Mr. K says, "Don't talk crazy about AB. He's still nice." I wouldn't necessarily agree with that. Yeah. Maybe at 140, at 147, he might barely crack the top 10.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A62, what's up, fam? How you doing? Where you calling from and who this is?
Assalamu alaikum. God bless you guys.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Peace.
My name is Valentine, man. I'm from the East Coast, Brick City, Jersey. You know, I just want to say, man, I support you guys. You guys, you know, your panel is very different from most. And I appreciate the boxing talk, the intelligence, of course, from the doctors.
Appreciate the love.
Appreciate it.
It seems like AkHi's working on his thesis. That's what you said.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Try.
But you guys do a fair and amazing job, man. You know, I'm really grateful for the boxing talk. At first, I was a little hard on you guys. You guys see me in the comments sometimes, but like, you know, of course, I'm a man down, bomb squad, and tank fan as well.
It's all good. It's all good. You know, we take the good with the bad.
Bomb squad. I already know. And that's what makes the panel good, man. You know, I mean, you guys catch me off guard sometimes with your analytics, because I'm thinking it's going one way, but you know, AkHi, I think you're learning something from the doctor, or it's working one way. You guys figure that out. I don't know. But
Yes, sir.
you guys working good together, man. It's fair. It's fair game, man.
Appreciate it.
You know, it always hurts, man, to hear things like this. I mean, this new social media era, man, it shows a lot. It's vastly different from when I was coming up, man. I'm a couple of years older than you guys, but nevertheless, man. So we're privy to a lot of things that has been happening, for a lot of different people over the years, you know.
Yes, absolutely.
But, so you know, our young boxers, black or white, it doesn't matter, man. Our young people in the spotlight, period. They have to be mindful, and hopefully he works on some of the things that cause whatever social issues that, you know, a lot of us deal with psychologically and otherwise in our personal lives. So hopefully that'll be worked up. But I mean, I do say that, you know, and I'm gonna say it plain, man, that every time a brother gets in a jam or something happens with a brother, man, it goes viral. I mean, they did not splash this information that happened with some of the other dudes like Kovalev and some of the other people who had some issues with women and otherwise.
Yeah, they ignored it.
They did not, you know, handle it. So I like, you know, guys like AkHi, you guys are very responsible with it, and I respect that, you know. But I hate the fact that we always got to come to the defense. And for the people in the chat, it's not like you know, AkHi and the doctor supporting anything negative. We don't support abuse, but you have to be mindful of the fact that, you know, like brothers never get support. You know,
Exactly.
the bad light is always shed upon us. So, you know, we have to be fair about how we create these narratives. You know,
And
point blank, period.
And that's a great
Thanks.
point. The problem is there's already going to be a narrative created that's out there by the media folks. So part of our job is to kind of get out in front of the media and then kind of state
Right.
first there's the facts that are unquestionable that are out there, and then we also have to be mindful, right? So it's a small segment that we didn't see. There's not context to it. And then there's other things. So first of all, we have to not rush to judgment, not crucify or do that, and then it kind of state that. So this is what happened, and then acknowledge what didn't happen, right? As far as we didn't see it. So we state the facts, and we're doing that. And our job, particularly at Split Decision, we're definitely not in the business of persecuting our young brothers and sisters.
Yeah, we just here.
I appreciate that, man.
We rather focus on the positive news than the negative ones. But at the end of the day, you know, if the negative news is out there, we might well talk about it before some people just, you know, overbash somebody for a mistake they made. You know, we don't condone it. At the end of the day, everybody has a brother, everybody have a sister, everybody has a mother, everybody has a father. So we, you know what I'm saying, we just want to lay out the good message and, you know, just give a little advice in there too.
Thank you for that. Now, look, I had one question because I came in a little late. Did Tank respond to all the drama? Did he respond at all yet?
Yeah. He said, like I said earlier, he said that he hold on, let me quote him exactly.
Okay.
Let me quote him exactly. He said, "I never once hit her. Yeah, I was aggressive, and I told her, come on, that's the mother of my child. I would never hurt her. Other than that, Happy New Year. January was trash." So that's all we heard from him at the moment, yeah.
Okay. All right, respect. So I won't hold the lines up, but I definitely support you guys and Split Decision, what you guys do. I appreciate it. Keep grinding. Look, of course, bomb squad, okay? Man down, okay?
And we're gonna have our predictions coming soon. We're gonna have our predictions.
I gotta agree with you. Look, I think Tank's gonna watch this kid, man. But hey, whatever it takes, you know, I'm gonna support it. I don't necessarily like it on pay-per-view, but I'll support Tank because I hope he wins, man. I hope he wins, not just the boxing thing. I hope he wins in life. So that's my thing.
Yeah, and one thing for sure, you know, Cruz been avoiding Rigondeaux for years, so it's good to see him step up for the first time against a brother. You know what I mean? So I would like
about time, right?
About time, you know what I'm saying? So he gonna get paid, but he gonna get every penny worth of him getting paid. But that being said, you know, the welterweight division is the hottest division in boxing, and this is definitely the hottest boxing debate show out there. So tune in every Sunday live. Of course, to my left, the one and only Professor Nam. You know what I'm saying? Today, I don't think it was a split decision. Y'all comment if y'all think it was a split decision win or a knockout win for AkHi, or Professor Nam, whoever y'all picking, hashtag AkHi, hashtag Professor Nam. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Subscribe below if you're trying to get smart about a minute. If you're trying to get dumb about a second, don't. And listen to these casual fans. Of course, on Split Decision, we offer the book of the truth. So if you do open the book, that's exactly what you get. It's Split Decision. So that being said, tune in every Sunday live by clicking on the notification bell to get notified every time we post or go live. If you want to attend the AkHi University, for all the casual fans that want to be hardcore, you know, come to the AkHi University. We have real life professors like Professor Nam teaching for free. All you have to do is subscribe, you know what I mean? So that being said, I appreciate every single one of y'all.